Ya, continuamos. Fui flash a la logia a guardar montones de weas que tenía. Ya vamos a viajar a Pórrima. Ah, el video anterior salió más largo que la chucha, weón. Sí, ya pasó un rato prudente para poder decir chuchas, porque esta wea como que se ofende, weón. YouTube culiado, weón. Qué wea. ¡Ah! El traje culiado bacán, weón. Ya, oh, hay gente.
Get out of my face before I put a bullet in your head. Whatever you have to say, I don't give a shit.
Es algo que hubiera dicho yo de... Está bonito tu traje, guacho. Está bonito tu traje, nomás. Te va a disparar, culiado, lo pueden pesado, man. Sam, entra, no te la chucho, man. Te quedaste afuera por weón.
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I
¿Quién
think
se
the
parece,
town
weón?
understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And start.
I'm really not in the mood. Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy. Wonderful. Well, your timing couldn't be worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
I wouldn't take that personally. Probably just having a bad day.
Sam Coe. Never thought I'd see you again. Can't say I really want to, either. Not after you turned your back on the rest of us.
I did what I had to do, and I'm at peace with it. If you're gonna hold a grudge, that's your problem, not mine.
I wouldn't count on Sam here to have your back, Deputy. He's likely to disappear on you just when you need him the most. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't have the time to babysit a rookie. I hope so. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid. She might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting. Follow me.
Guy's a legend. He's run the mile more than anyone alive.
May runs a tidy establishment. Let's keep it that way.
You said you'd be alone.
Yeah, well, things changed. Take a seat.
So you're working with Autumn, huh? Who are you?
El Alejo, pues, culiao. ¿Quién chucha voy a hacer?
Is that so?
The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why? Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company to be doing.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation. And he started moving in on my territory. That's exactly what this meeting is about. Look, the bad news is, Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long. The good news is, I know how to find him.
But you're not going to tell us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him up easily.
Yeah, well, so can she. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard-blooded aren't easy to find.
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners attract a lot of attention. If someone recognizes you and tips off May, this whole thing is shot. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy. It's pretty unlikely that a lot of people know you.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco. All right. It's your call to make.
Planned this out real good, didn't you, Jade? The Freestar Rangers do the dirty work, and you get rid of a rival.
Don't forget the part where the Freestar Rangers get to bring down a big-time criminal, while your deputy friend here gets intel on the first. Seems to me like we're all getting something we want, thanks to my good planning.
If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you. Try not to die. Will you?
You're really going to take on the mile, huh?
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
Inside the Viper Nest. The
Please
incredible
be
true
careful.
story of the Serpent Crusade. Ah.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Bob Dylan, no? Bobby Vicente. Economic Meltdown. Ay, buen baño. De los más limpios del juego. No sé qué pasó acá. Que no nos ven acá.
certainly get a lot of interesting people in this place.
Sí.
Crew a hard time.
Thinking of running
Reese.
sometime.
Since you quit running.
Quiero ver algo de la máquina de acá. Esta.
Can you believe that? Like I've been
Ah,
running
ya,
off without
ya.
paying.
Cállate,
What kind
mierda.
of scum do they think I am?
Just want this day to be over already.
Ese soy yo todos mis turnos, weón. Ese soy yo todos mis turnos.
Yes, sir.
All the fun of Neon, plus betting on whether people are going to survive. Yeah, these people are total winners.
Ah, a new face. I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile? Or simply one seeking a respite from the burdens of life? My name is May, and I'm the proprietor of this establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar. Never heard of it. Never heard of it? I won't even ask how that's possible. You're in for a treat, then. The Red Mile is the settled system's most exciting sporting event. Brave contestants from all corners of the galaxy come here to try their luck in a deadly race to the finish. Those that survive are celebrated as champions. Those that don't are quickly forgotten. I'm happy to answer any other questions you might have. In the meantime, please enjoy our world's famous hospitality. Well, it's quite simple, really. Once you register with me, we'll have a little pomp and circumstance before sending you on your way out the big red door. Then it's a race to the buzzer at the other end of the course. You'll deal with obstacles and deadly creatures alike, while people up here place bets on how far you'll get. Make it back alive, and you'll stand to win riches and the admiration of your fans. I'm sure you can figure out what happens if you fail. Just a little introduction we do to get the fans all worked up. The Red Mile is a spectator sport, after all. Most people don't complete the course, so this is a way to give those unfortunate souls a proper send-off while they can still appreciate it. You're too precious! Yes, of course they bet on our runners' lives. We're outside of the colonies and Freestars for a reason. Betting is a huge part of the Red Mile's appeal. How better to make the most exciting sport in the universe more exciting? Repeat runners draw bigger bets. You should ask Donovan how much bets on him were worth before he was forced to retire. Of course. And if you're thinking of running, just let me know. I'll be glad to sign you up.
Aprendamos, aprendamos.
Open-ended question, but I'll do my best. Red Mile was once a notorious haven for the criminal underworld. Thieves, shipjackers, mercenaries, and smugglers would come here to do business, get drunk, and gamble. I cleaned the place up when I took over. I made it, if not quite a family destination, at least a safer one. Red Mile still offers a unique, exciting experience, but our clientele has improved considerably. And we offer a wider range of services. I was fortunate to be born into a wealthy family. I used those resources to build an extensive network of contacts across the settled systems. Suffice it to say, I had to call in more than a few favors, but with patience and perseverance, I was able to realize my vision. And now, at last, Red Mile is truly a must-see destination for any who wish to experience it for themselves.
Buena.
Because I see the potential for Red Mile to become one of the most unique and popular travel destinations in the settled systems. Because I want to leave a legacy and be remembered for creating something as unique as it is lucrative. Or perhaps it's because, like so many runners who come here to test themselves, I relish a challenge. I suppose there's no single reason. Let's just say that I feel it's my calling. That is true. But Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What is your business with him? Exactly. It's no small favor that you're asking. But yes, I can arrange such a meeting. It's been too long since we've had proper entertainment. If you're willing to provide it, I'll give you Marco. Are you prepared to run the Red Mile? Good. Once you've begun, I'll collect bets from my patrons who will place wagers on your survival. That's what every runner says.
I wish I shared your optimism. The mile's very real.
Now that we're clear on what's expected of you, are you ready to begin? Please do. Unprepared runners tend not to last very long on the mile.
Runners come and go.
Abrázame, weón.
You wouldn't last a minute in the Red Mile.
Ya tengo 3 jugadas para curarme. Pero vamos a dejar grabado aquí. Porque, por si acaso.
Hey.
Está bien. Protégeme, Samco. Hay sangre en la cama, guacho.
Took the hell out of my face.
Ya vemos de qué se trata la web.
Well, it's not always pretty.
If you keep trying to strike up a conversation.
Very well. Follow me. Your attention, please. Valued patrons and honored guests. The one brave soul. The hour of things. Yes! A runner has come to test the Red Mile! Now is your chance to get a good look at our fearless challenger as you contemplate your wagers. Do you see the fire in those eyes? What is that if not steely determination? I think you'll agree that we're in for quite a show! The rules are simple. Go through the door and take the elevator down to where the mile begins.
Está buena la música, ¿eh? No le puedo hacer nada, weón. Ya.
We're doing this? I can't believe we're doing this. The Red Mile. I never understood why anyone would voluntarily run it. Thrill junkies, I guess.
Sam culeado, weón. ¿Qué sé qué? Awesome.
Take the good stuff, leave the rest.
Ya, vamos rápido. ¿Qué esta weá? Oh, es como los basilicos del Dark Souls. Mezclado con bicho y... Uy, permiso. Permiso. Oh, el monopolio pesado. No queda muy claro lo que hay que hacer. Medio raro el jueguito este. Oh, los dinosaurios que los pesados. Oh, Dios mío. Ahí hubo unas caídas de frames más o menos. Pero puede ser que donde estoy capturando también entonces. Si pues el mismo que ejecuta es el que captura, no se puede pedir.
Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed. In fact, you seem none the worse for wear.
Yeah, well, you better stop messing with my unit, or there are gonna be consequences.
Oh, you mean consequences like how you and your...
I'm not easily impressed. But you've managed to surprise me. As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality. I'll return shortly.
Donovan Reef 28 carreras, chucha.
You're back. Are you okay?
Try picking a fight with someone who isn't carrying a firearm.
And here I was feeling like a nervous wreck the whole time. Guess I had nothing to worry about. Anyway, I'm relieved you made it through okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly brave thing you did. And we need rangers with that kind of courage. Also, I owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you at first. I'm sorry about that. How could you possibly... Maybe someday I can... But no. No. Now isn't the time. We need to focus on the task at hand. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the rock and let the Marshal know what's going on. Come home safe, Deputy. That's an order.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
You must be tougher than you look. I had a feeling about you.
I don't get paid to be nice.
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient. He's intelligent, well-connected, and utterly ruthless. He's also a man of taste who appreciates the finer things. You'll find out soon enough what I mean. Only that someone wanted a meeting. Don't expect to catch him unprepared. He keeps a sizable force of mercenaries aboard his ship as bodyguards. Good. Travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the challenge of the mile again, it will be here, waiting for you.
Ya, juegan hartas cosas. Vamos. Sí. Vamos.
Boss is in the back. Beat the Red Mile, huh? Nice.
You're lucky to get a meeting with Marco. Nice ship, huh?
Here to join the first?
Ah, the dulcet tones of classical piano.
Veo al menos 4 torretas. Este podría ir acá. Este cierra abajo. Y este ahí. O sea, este sí o sí, y estos dos no los toco más. Podría ir aquí este. Agarro las ganzúas. Bien.
Welcome. May's message didn't exactly make clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks. You've heard of the First, I take it. I'm not just a member, I also help to fund the outfit through a network of independent traders. Of course, illicit goods are the most lucrative, so there is a constant need for skilled pilots. Ah, I see. You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger.
This deputy might just surprise you, Marco.
And who might you be?
The name's Sam Coe.
A name well known across the Freestar Collective. It's an honor to welcome a descendant of the great Solomon Coe.
Yeah, well, that name probably means more to you than it does to me.
Your deputy friend here could have a bright future, assuming we all keep our heads. That's right. Major Hall spent 20 years in lockup nursing a grudge against the Freestar Collective. We all did. A lot of good men and women died for nothing because of those cowards you work for. You've chosen your side, I've not chosen mine. I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy. You are on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who will kill you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand. I have a better idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know. But you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who are using you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests. Do you really think they give a damn about the people of the Freestar Collective? Whatever road brought you here, your journey ends today. Took one!
This feels like old times.
Concha tu madre.
This is my favorite part.
Sí, weón. Dime qué es la weá de las torretas, concha tu madre.
here to teach you manners.
Eso, los culiados que disparan en el cachete. La mía zorra, weón. Ya, revisemos para atrás, no se revise todo. Y te me está dejando, güey.
Just goes to show you that sometimes the good guys come out ahead.
Sí, estamos... Perdón. Perdón. ¿Qué iba a hacer? Era comer. Pero bueno. Bien. Un pelín mejor.
I said that right?
Es para ir a las cámaras.
Marco's done well for himself. One might say too well. I mean, I would say that at least.
Bonita la nave, Es más grande por dentro que por fuera, pues. Oh, el Michi empezó con su show. El Michi. Ah, chucha puta, la weá le pegué al micrófono, montón. Volemos.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. You're good to go. Have a nice time.
Hey there. Everything good? Here to help.
Hey, deputy.
Better this than being some dust mite.
Ay, qué dura la weá este culio.
Helga says I spend too much time at my job. He's probably right. Hey there, deputy. How goes the hunt for the first? Good, good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance. You're like an Ashta creeping silently through the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom! Down they'll go. So, did you get any more of those encrypted slates? Because, let me tell you, I am so close. Oh, come to daddy, you sweet little piece of technology. You go stalk your prey and leave the rest to me, deputy.
Hey there, deputy.
Come in, deputy. Take a seat. While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive. It's worse. It's tragic. How's your investigation proceeding? That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Come on, Emma. You know as well as I do how tough this job is.
That's exactly my point. When it comes to deciding who earns a Ranger's badge, I will not compromise.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him. I can understand that. He can be uncompromising, but he looks after his people.
Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant. And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani. Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart. I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake. Damn. I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most. I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them. Never saw it myself, but I know it's a large facility mostly underground. If the First are occupying it, they'll probably have set up defensive positions throughout the complex. The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
If you have questions before you head out, ask the Marshal.
Good hunting. It's a big facility, mostly beneath the surface. During the war, it was home to maybe 100 technicians working around the clock. They used the planet's geothermal vents to power the smelting of metal for the mechs. That's about all I know. Never was much of a gearhead. Smart, proud, and charismatic. A natural leader. Most in the 1st Cavalry would have laid down their lives on his orders without a second thought. But seeing so many of his soldiers die in the Battle of Nera, I think something broke in him that day. It's a sad story, and I sympathize to a point.
I've heard the stories. They say he was a changed man after that day, like he lost his soul.
That and his regard for the value of life. Guess we're done here.
Cracking the code was so easy. It's almost like they wanted someone to.
Ya, voy a ir a hacerle mejoras a la nave.
At the wall, things get dicey. Asta are no joke. Even for us.
Corre, Sam Code, corre.
Word to the wise, got a freighter coming soon. No time to... welcome to a keyless city, I guess.
Oh, el meo bostezo, Julián. Ya vamos a ir a... por ahí.
Anything I can help you with? Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape. Sure, have at it.
Yo. Ya está nominal la cuestión todavía, así que... Está... ¿Qué son estos rayos disruptores? Y el generador que tengo. Que reactor. Tengo ese y este. Y el motor de 20 saltos. Podría cambiar los tanques de helio. ¿Estos de cuántos son? De 140 cascos, 5. Este es el que tengo. Ah, este panda es más grande ya. Y este es de clase A. ¿Y yo puedo agregar weas de clase B ya o no? No. Este es de... genera 20. Este genera 20. Este genera 21. 14, 20, 18, 16, 20, 20. Acá generan menos. Acá generan más. No, ya este ya lo habíamos cambiado. Esta igual la tengo que cambiar, sí, el generador de escudos que esté generando 390. ¿Cuánto genera? Dije 390. El tema es que si este lo quito de acá, espérate. Ah, se pueden ir ahí. No sé por qué no lo puedo poner ahí. El otro día también traté y no me dejó. O ya, ya tiene que ser uno de clase A que genere más de 390. Claro. Entonces este buen se tiene que ser de clase A. 440. Ahí. Ya. De momento seguimos nominales. Ya. Lanzamisiles. También tiene que ser de clase A. Y hace 37 daños de escudo y casco. 37. De armas. Están para las armas. Lanzamisiles. ¿Cuánto dije que hacía? 37. Lanzamisiles 37. Este hace 49. Debería ser este. Ya. Y este se va. Y de las armas que nos asignó lanzamisiles. Ahí tenemos. Todavía nominales. Todavía. Esta guay que son el de rayos de electrones y láser de pulso me faltaría. No sé por qué no los dejamos desde ahí. Ya, cambiamos los láser de pulso. Los láser de pulso son estos. Los 221p. Esto. Láser de pulso. Estos son. ¿Cuánto daño hacen? 314 el casco y 944 el escudo. Este hace la P de daño más nomás. Este de acá que son rayos de electrones. Los 3300 bajadas. $12.59. Cacha, este hace 8. Ah, pero la cadencia es la mitad. Oh, igual este va la cadencia, ¿no? No, yo creo que estamos ahí. Igual subió en algo el escudo. Y lo último que vamos a hacer es pintarla de nuevo. Ya, si la dejamos entera roja, ¿cómo quedaría? El color 2. ¿Cuál es el color 2? Blanco. No, el color 2, negro. Color 3, negro. No, no me gusta. Ahí. Negro. Como mi alma. El color 3 podría ser. No. Claro. Creo que estamos. Ya, mejoramos escudo y arreglamos el tema de los misiles. Mientras subamos la clase. ¿Qué opináis, Sam Cow? Qué opulento, pues, culiao.